Hello YouTube. Today we'll be reviewing the Wendy's Baconator with fries and a Dr. Pepper. Alright, so let's get started. So I think I'll start with the Baconator. I ordered a double Baconator because a regular Baconator just wasn't enough. And I was really hungry today. So I almost went for the triple, but I felt like that might be a little too much. Fantastic. So the bacon was the first thing I noticed. Hence the name Baconator. But, very, very good. Salty, crunchy bacon. I think a good color for that would be a warmer one. But it's also mellow. No salt. No, maybe we'll do a red violet. It's not the warmest color. Nice red violet. And I think for the brush strokes, we'll do something along the lines of waving. The bacon's waving. But something also to accentuate the saltiness and meat. So we're going to use a flathead brush with the red violet paint. And we're going to do something like this. A little swirly dirly. Adding these ribs here, they seem to also make I don't know. They seem right. That's my answer. Okay. So the meats, the hamburger meat is the next thing. Nice, juicy meat. I'd say out of all the standard fast food chains, Wendy's has the best burger meat. And you can fight me on it if you want, but I personally think it's the best fast food meat that you can get all around the country. I'm not talking about like In-N-Out. I'm not talking about Five Guys. I'm talking about something like McDonald's. But yeah, good hamburger meat. think for that, a good John Brilliant. I don't know what how it's actually pronounced. I think this would be a good color for the meat. It's almost flesh-like, but it's a little bit more yellow-orange. And for the meat, we're going to do a nice organic shape. Not the same as the bacon. The bacon is also thinner than the strokes I'm going to use for the hamburger meat because it is a thinner type of meat. The hamburger meat is hamburger meat, so it's got to be different. And we're using a mop head brush with the John Brilliante. I don't know what it's actually called. I'll look it up and I'll probably edit it into the video, the correct pronunciation if I'm doing it wrong. But we're going to have the hamburger meat surrounded by the bacon, so we're going to work with our bacon strokes here. Work that in there. Similar shapes, but a lot thicker. So for the next thing, pretty sure it's ketchup on there. Ketchup and mayonnaise are the sauces they put on here. The ketchup is pretty standard ketchup. I'm pretty sure it's just Heinz. I'll check it out and see if that's actually the case. So probably something, you know, ketchup is sweet. Tomato, that's pretty much it. It's like a paste. What we'll do for the ketchup is something nice and mellow, like everything else we've been doing so far. And we're gonna do a turquoise blue. It'll be fantastic. And you know, if you want to treat it like a sauce on the painting, you probably have a pretty small flathead brush. And well, no, this isn't flat. This is a chisel brush. Well, what we'll do is we'll have our ketchup dancing on top of and around the bacon and the hamburger meat. Bring a little bit of a dynamic look to this painting. So sort of what inspired me to do this channel on a more serious note was the artist Wassily Kandinsky. He made a lot of abstract artwork based on music and how the music made him feel. And he also used very geometric forms, and he's kind of the artist that almost inspired me to really get into painting again too. That's where the inspiration for this channel came from. And you know, if you're a bookie, you like reading, there's plenty of books out there on him. He's written stuff about symbolism and Jungian archetypes, which are also that tie into that symbolism. I'm not sure if it's supported by science anymore, but it's still an interesting read. And there's plenty of biographies about it as well. Big famous guy in the Bauhaus. So, yeah. Alright, there we go. There's that. So they got cheese in there too. And the cheese has a distinctly different flavor than the topping of the ketchup. Melty. I think it's just the standard American cheese they put on there, but it's pretty good. It's better than the American cheese I had with the thing I did in the last video. Can't remember off the top of my head, but I remember yes, the American cheese and the macaroni from KFC, which I did not like. I do like this cheese. This cheese is better. But I think good color for the cheese. Be another warm-ish color. Nothing crazy high energy, but this barrel green. Barrel green's a bit cooler, but it's not super cold like a regular blue. And I think this will work nicely for the cheese. And also, I've said this before in my other videos, this is my favorite color. We will layer it on there with the ketchup. Maybe we'll do it right at the tip of the ketchup. Actually, yeah, that'll work. It actually highlights the ketchup strokes here. Gives them a little more dimension. As it's a topping, so it would go with the other toppings. Giving a little bit more detail than just the blue. This will be good. And I think if we want to draw the eye through the painting, we should work from dark to light. And since this barrel green is just a touch lighter than this blue, if we want the eye to get dragged through this painting a certain way, we would probably have all this light here and then have the dark down here. At least that's what my composition book said. Who knows? So yes, we'll be working it into a direction towards the bottom corner of the canvas. And the thing is, with abstract stuff like this, I don't know, personally I find it hard to have anything other than a centrally focused composition, but I'm sure other people can. It's just how I tend to work when I'm doing abstract things, is I just start painting from the center. Okay. For me, and the mayonnaise, another condiment like ketchup. It's not very descriptive. Nothing crazy. It's just mayonnaise. We'll do something that doesn't jump out quite as much. Maybe a little darker color. This green middle will work pretty well for that. And probably use the same brush we used for the ketchup, since they're both liquid condiments. And that is this angled one. We're going to use this middle green color. And I think since mayonnaise is also the least descript part, we could probably use that as a sort of counterweight in our composition here as the other part of the blue. It's a bit darker than this blue, I think. Just a tad. And that way it really drags your eye towards the painting, or through the painting up to the upper left corner. Okay. So the bun, last part of the sandwich. It's a bun. It's a good bun. It's nothing crazy. Probably give that another lower energy, softer color. It isn't quite as aggressive on the eyes. Do a burnt sienna. I haven't used burnt sienna before, at least not in this paint. Burnt sienna is like a brown. And the bun is brown, so I guess it works. But it's also a very warm color, so it works in more ways than just visually speaking. It's almost like a terracotta brown, what I'd say. And I think for our placement and how the brush strokes are going to be, and what would work best would be something where the bun encompasses the meat and the condiments. The bun is a nice soft shape, or nice soft material. So maybe we'll do a nice soft shape, like circles, throughout. Maybe even paint over some of this. Under some of it too, if I can. That's a little bit more difficult. And if we really want to give this the sort of impression that it's on top of and below, probably going to have to switch brushes. Something that can do smaller circles. We'll use this pointed brush. We'll do some circles, smaller circles behind. Suggest back there. That works nicely. And for the fries, I'd say Wendy's has done something with their fries since I've had them last. Because they used to be a very normal fry. And what ended up happening was that they're a lot more crunchy, a lot more flavorful than they were before. So I don't know what they did, but I like it. Probably something similar to the bun, but it's more flavorful than the bun. So maybe something. You can try yellow ochre. You go with the burnt sienna rather well. I don't really want to get the crunch of the fries in here. And for the last part, that sweet Dr. Pepper. Arguably my most favorite soda. The Baja Blast was close, but I don't know. Dr. Pepper to me is just the perfect soda. Then I immediately know I'm going to use yellow orange for that. And the way it goes over after you've had all this food, after having a nice big slurp of that Dr. Pepper, you almost feel like everything's getting covered. You know, it's washing away all the saltiness, keeping all the good flavor. So. Yellow orange. Oh. Anyway. We use a big flathead brush. Signature. That's the painting. I'll show you a nice picture of it afterwards. And for a rating, I would give it a 4 out of 5. 4.5 out of 5. It's almost perfect. I eat Wendy's all the time, so I guess I'm kind of biased, but good sandwich, good meal, create a very harmonious painting. And if you want to buy this painting or any of the other paintings that I've done in my past 2 videos, I'll be posting them on my Etsy this week. And you can take a look at that. And if you're also interested, I sell stickers of my non-food related artwork on there too. So feel free to take a look at the links in the description if you want to support me and my artwork. Thank you.